Hello there everyone and welcome to another episode of Ruhr-Zoo, and actually it is season 2 if you will, and yeah, some kind of news here. First of all, you see my face, which is that one here. You also have my camel friend, which is Sir Lawrence, for those of you who don't know. It is kind of a little experiment here today. I am going to start over in this zoo. So I did this little poll yesterday, and you have to live through me for the first minute now. I do explain what's going to happen, and then we will do some changes here. You see, we are actually still in the same zoo. This is our Ruhr-Zoo, which is in the current state. It does run pretty well, but yeah, so I've kind of raised the question if we should start over again, because I felt like, you know, we're kind of going into a little bottleneck here, or let's say it's more like at the end of a road where we have to take a decision what we do. And honestly, I wanted to start over completely, but I think many of you really had a good point in saying, hey, it might potentially be a bit of a weird decision because we have to go through all this kind of stuff again. We have to start over with yeah, with basically getting money, getting all the research and stuff done, and this is pretty annoying for Let's Play. Now, yeah, I decided to do a restart in this park over here. So what we were gonna do is, also following to your feedback, we are going to basically do a refurbishment of the zoo, if you will. And my idea is to do it in 2 steps. So since I don't want to make this too boring for you, I'm going to close down the zoo as it is. I'm going to empty the park. We're going to put all the animals into temporary habitats, so to say, and we're going to build, well, actually, on the left or right hand side of the zoo. So at the moment, I think I'm going for the right hand side because we already have a pretty wide pathing laid out. So what we will do, we will basically close off that area over here. So we will basically just, actually, we are deleting part of the path over here to make sure that the people are not going to take this road at all. Also, why I'm choosing this one is because we at least have a little bit of you know, backstage set up here as well. Then maybe one thing I didn't even talk about, there is a webcam in here, and I'm just doing this as a little test. I have no idea how you guys react to it. We will see how your reactions are. If you like the webcam, if you don't, basically you will see that, and you will give me your feedback. Talking of which, yesterday I have, and I promise that's the last bit of little information before we actually get going. This is insane. Like yesterday I asked you guys to put a random comment in my Yosemite video just to see if the YouTube algorithm is triggered by it, and hell boy, it was triggered. Now what happened is that usually I have like around like 50-60 comments, and this time I had like 250 comments around, which made the video perform twice as good as usually. In addition to the fact that I did actually spared out an animal. I did not even have an animal in the title, not even in the sump. I did some bad tagging there just to see how the video performs, and it did perform very well. So if you guys want to support me, you don't need to pay, you don't need to watch adverts, whatever, just make sure to leave a comment. And therefore there was a wonderful idea of one of my viewers, which is Lil Wire, and Lil Wire came up with the comment. I'm just looking to the left because there's my screen with all the comments. He said you should do a question of the day. How great is that, right? Question of the day is something I really feel is a good thing because it doesn't feel too forced in a way to ask you about stuff, and you have an easy way of answering this. You don't need to come up with your own thoughts or whatever. It will get some comments in, and I will get to know you guys better in the comments as well. Now, starting off with the question of the day for today is, what is your most favorite sport? Or if you're not doing any sport, at least what do you watch most likely, I guess. So what kind of sports are you into? That would be very interesting to know. For me, it's definitely football. I'm a football player since I'm 2.5-ish years old, and I love it. It's my kind of sport. Yeah, so that's it. But now, enough talk. 4.5 minutes in, holy boy. We'll add that to the end of this episode. There we go, let's go. We have to close down the zoo. Actually, can we, like, here's me, I have no freaking idea if we can even close the zoo. Yeah, we can close it. That is awesome. Now, I chose the position of my webcam over here to make sure that we are not overlaying any kind of you know, kind of menu over here, and I feel like this works. Let me just check. Well, we are basically in this information, but not too much. Yeah, it still works. That's awesome. So that's cool. Could you don't just do that. Take this, and you're going to take this as well. Oh god, sorry. I could have provided you some better security for that as well. But yeah, we are closing this down. Now people will leave the zoo. We have like 400,000 money, which will hopefully help us. What is going on? Has been in a box for a long time. Unbox animals. Definitely we are not going to close down on the stuff at all. Oh my. Okay, we're going to take that simply. Because I was about to build a breeding station for our Bengal Tigers anyways, but it appeared that I didn't want to do this because... yeah, it might have been too boring, but maybe we get like 3 or maybe 2. Let's get twins. Okay, 1 is there. Please don't stand up already. Do not, Aliyah. I trust in you. There's a second one. Okay, 2 baby tigers. That is awesome. So that means we do now have. Oh my god, I think we have quite a few. Oops, that's the wrong barrier. Let me just click that one. We have how many animals? 5 animals in here. Our red is actually in the trade center, which is a good thing. Now we have those babies. That is pretty cool. Animals fighting for alpha status. Yeah, we will. This is something we are doing. Also, we are going to tackle in the future. I don't want to have this anymore. I will look a lot better into the stuff because that was also feedback from you guys. And yeah, we're actually going to do this. Now, let me just first of all do something, and I'm going to use the sign. I need a big sign. Is there like a big sign? I think this is, well, is there like a bigger one? I know, usually I'm going for the small pieces, but here I really want to go for a bigger one. I want to have the biggest freaking thing. Okay, let me first of all get these things in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And now, oh god, is there like a very big sign? Not really available, right? What about that? Like times... Okay, wait. Can we use that? No, hello. I just want to... Yeah, thank you. So, if I put this in... Wait, are they blocked by these things? Wait, do these things have a collision? No, they don't, right? People are still running completely through it. I thought they would have a collision, but apparently they don't. Okay, let me just pause the game quickly. Oh god, is this again... Do not inbreed. Yeah, we will have to take care of that a lot more in the future, as I said. How the hell are you even? You have contraceptive. You cannot do that. You cannot. So what we can do though, we can already put some animals in the... I also want to get rid of some animals, to be honest. I don't want to have... You know what? Warthogs and flamingos do not... Well, I don't want to get rid of them, but I want to bring them into a way better habitat in the future. So let's send them all to trade center. Move to trade center. I do want to get rid of all my warthogs. I don't need the warthogs anymore. I find them... Wait, where are they? Hello? I feel like I'm... Okay, there we go. Those 2... I'm so sorry, but you will have to... Hello? Kind of ignored me? You just ignored me, did you? Wait, where's the... I just heard that sound for releasing into the wild, but I didn't do that, right? Did I? No. 1, 2. Release to the wild. Ah, here we go. See you later. I don't need you anymore. Okay, so this is kind of done. These 2 habitats are empty now. I kind of like the macaque habitat. I will leave that open. The bongo one will definitely go, so I think I'm gonna keep 2 and the rest will be sold. Do we have like babies? No, we don't, so we can keep the youngest maybe, 7.3. Okay, we keep Ruhr-Zoo, Frontier Zoo. They have already inbred, right? So, well, it doesn't really matter. I am keeping... you know what? I'm keeping Shozoki and going to name this one Little Wire. You know what? I don't know if like this is because of that wonderful comment, and we're going to keep Little Wire. Little Wire, you're the man. Or the girl in that kind of sense today. Well, actually. Release them to the wild. We cannot do with the Sadiki. I totally forgot. Okay. Is there anything else we need to do? We've quite a lot of African wild dogs. Now... I need to just take a little sip of my tea. Well, I can show you now my wonderful cup of tea. Look at that one. I love it. Wait a second. I'm just putting off the spoon. No one needs the spoon. Look at that wonderful cup. Hashtag not sponsored. I just bought that myself for a lot of money. 3 money, about to be precise. Okay, so actually I want to also make this kind of a bit more of easygoing kind of episodes, and just very relaxed to have fun with you guys and playing that stuff over here. You know, just being very easy on it. I guess that's what I want to be and want to do. Okay. I feel almost like we also do have to change something about the hippos, the hippopotamus in the future, but not too much about this. The crocs are still okay. The hyenas are still okay. They cannot inbreed. Well, I'm gonna give you a contraceptive too, just to make sure that nothing happens. Okay, that was the problem though. I see that. Okay, I think animal-wise we are fine. Now, yeah, we're gonna keep this the way it is. Okay, let's unpause again because I want to get rid of all the people, and then we shall be fine. Now let's move this all over to create kind of a little, well, more or less like fence. And I didn't even say to you what we do this episode. I mean, you have seen that from the thumbnail. Hopefully you have. But yeah, you will see. Wait a second, I cannot even type anything in. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we just have that sign now, but we cannot type on it. It's just okay. Well, construction then. And I'm gonna go with this one, and hopefully the old little trick does still work. Let's see. So, closed for. Let's see if that works. Closed for. And now if I... Yeah, now it still works. The old trick kind of still works. That is awesome. Closed for. And now let's move that over. Close for. And now I can. Okay. Close for refurbishment. Is that even written correctly? I don't even know. Close for refurbishment. And now let's just copy those two over. And oh wow, it does not really fit. So let's do it that way. And just copy that one over as well. Hello, give me that one. Yep. One. And we're going to give them some more stuff over here. So that is pretty awesome. Okay, done. Now I feel like if we... Like, I don't want the people to go there, but I also don't want to destroy the path for... Like, what happens if I delete this one? Oh god, See, that's what I wanted to kind of prevent from. I mean, well, potentially... Did I actually destroy the entrance? No, I didn't really, right? Like, my point was to delete... Maybe I need to delete this pathway over here. But no, that's not good, because then my staff members cannot go there. Huh. This is also not a connection. I wonder, though, if I do... Oh, well... I can only delete this and then do it that way. Yeah. We do it that way. Don't worry. We will do it. Can I just have a bigger piece, please? Hell, here we go. Cool. I'm gonna move the entrance as well. Okay, this is not only that one. Okay. You guys can still leave the park. Yeah, I was about to say so. So, 300... What a second. Why did we lose so much money now? Alright, I have no freaking idea. Okay, the refunds. So because all the people left the park. Well, we do get a lot of money again once we reopen the zoo. So that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Now, how many guests? 64. Okay, it's not that we are going to lose that much more money. So that's kind of fine. Only 15 minutes in. I think that went a lot easier than I thought. Okay, I thought also about preparing this before this episode starts. But I really wanted to give you guys the full experience. Now, one thing, talking of a full experience, this one over here, which will be the new tiger, the new Bengal Tiger indoor area, which might not be as good as their outdoor area. We are going to still keep that one maybe alive for them, but this will be kind of the big cat house, and I'm also willing to maybe improve that in the future. But what we're going to do first, and we're going to keep an eye on another animal today, and what else could we do than a wonderful Bactrian camel. Finally, we are going to do this, and I really hope that they are not too expensive. I seriously have no freaking idea how expensive they are. So let's see. So we have the Bactrian camel Julian, which is not really... How old is it? 18.1 years old. Now, male, female, doesn't really matter. Okay, so there's not that much choice. Longevity, 18, okay. Huh. Well, okay. Okay, I mean, they are not expensive, so let's do this. Gonna do this too. Well, and do this too. I mean, yeah, why not? Actually, they are not that... Well, I am a bit confused by... Okay, so is this kind of... Okay, now here we go. There's another one in here. Well, did they just refresh now? Because that one is obviously better and younger, so gonna adopt this too. I know that we do not bring them all in, but they're quite cheap, so that's fine. Now let's see about their stats. Bactrian Camel and there we go. I cannot see that even myself. That's a bit of an unfortunate thing. Anyways, male bachelor group size is 2 and female bachelor group size is 2 to 11. So we can have up to 10 males, up to 10 females, and we can have 2 males actually. That's kind of cool. And we can have 2 females or even more. So that's kind of cool. So how many do we have? I think that's pretty okay-ish now that we do have 4. 2 males, 2 females. That's actually pretty okay. That's pretty okay to me. We still have the Formosan black bear. We got our wonderful red, the very expensive and wonderful. Look at how much money we would get for releasing it to the wild. This is so good. Umi has matured. Okay, that might be an issue, because let's see if we need to get rid of Umi then. Because I feel like 2 males in one habitat of the hippos is not a good idea. Let's check if it's not a good idea. So that's, again, you guys said that, and I will follow this because you are totally right. I didn't check that enough, so... So male bachelor group plus 3. Oh, we can do that. No, well, they can live together. That's fine. Maybe they will fight for alpha stages, but that's okay. Now we keep them over there, and then gonna get a wonderful new area. You know what? We lost so much money. I'm going to keep the game on pause now for the moment, because when we reopen the whole thing, we need to have deleted this path over here. Now that they only go this way. And this is closed for refurbishment. I get that, but we will get a lot less money than usually, so we need to be a bit quicker in terms of animals. I feel like we keep that open with the crocs as well, and this one over here as well, pretty quickly, so that we have 3 animals in and we still make money. I mean, that's kind of what we want to do. But when we have this new zoo and you go in here, I want to have this like the welcoming area over here, and that is where we are going to do now the Bactrian camel habitat. Now, I'm gonna do this exactly as I sorry for that, I am used to in most of the zoos where I have been. Now this will be a very, very standardish version of what I know. I mean you don't need to do it this way at all, and maybe it's not the most creative way, but it's the way, the one thing I do know, so that is why we are doing it. Let me just meander the path over. Oops, not really that angle. There we go. That's the angle we need. And I'm gonna connect this one over here. Now let me... Hopefully that works. I had this in mind for a while, and I don't even know if this works exactly like I want it to work, but I feel like it could. So now let's connect this here. Yes. I'm gonna... Oh, well, we have to lower this down first. Oops, what did I just do? What did I just do over here? Now, where is that one? Okay, smooth it. And yeah, this way is kind of working. Awesome. And now let me just... And also it was important to start over because it's getting darker minute by minute in the game. So I didn't want to build in like daytime. Now let's connect this and this. Okay, maybe that is even too... No, it's not. Okay, so we can connect that and that. Ah, damn it. Okay, it's too close, so we need to go a bit further away. Yeah, let's leave a bit more space. Ah, God, should be. Ah, come on. Yeah. Now, does this work somehow? Here and connect. Nope. Nobody nope. Nobody nope. Nobody. Okay, maybe it works if we do it that way. Ah, it's a bit finicky. It is a bit finicky, I agree, but it's the path system. What did you expect, guys? I mean, come on. Tell the truth. You didn't expect this to work fine, right? Ah, well, it does kind of work. It does kind of work. Gonna say it does work. This side went a lot better, a lot smoother. So here we go, connect. Or maybe I want to have 2, right? So here and here. And here and here. Yeah, that is kind of it. Okay, cool. That's it. Now, what we're gonna do, we are going to lower down the terrain over here quite dramatically. I'm gonna first of all flatten this whole bit out. There we go. This is what we need. And then I can bring this in back in the middle. There we go. This is it. Okay. Now, actually, we can bring that even further to the close to what this is. And so here we go. And we can also put water a bit down here, not too wide. Okay, so that's okay. Before I put this in, obviously, I need to first of all, oh wait, I need to go to auto paint. Thank you for that. Okay. And now go away with the water, and we're gonna smooth this all bit out. Okay, because that looks obviously pretty ugly indeed. Just want to make sure that this doesn't look as ugly as it does at the moment. We do have to kind of hide the kind of corner way. We're not going to do this in this episode. I am planning to make this off screen because these kind of annoying things do not belong in a episode like that. I want to talk you through what I'm thinking. I want to talk you through what I'm building. I want to talk you through whatever this is like, but I don't want you talk you through the nasty, very little detailing bits which you potentially don't need to see at all. Now, we need sand, a lot of sand. This is it. This is the sand we need. Also, let's go with coarse sand. Here we go. And then what we do need next is we are going to go to construction. Going to go roofs, flat roofs, and we're going to take the concrete wall. There we go. And we are going to lower this in just ever so slightly, I want to say, but yeah, you guys told me not to say ever so slightly that much. So I'm trying to find something else, but I just wanted to make this go in very subtle. Just that is it. Let me just move that in the middle somehow. Yeah, we can actually, yeah, why not? We just lower that down a bit. Okay, so that's it. Terrain, and we're going to use the push tool and put the intensity all the way down so that this kind of concrete is just like, you know, it just comes through at some points, not everywhere. This is the idea. Okay, so that's it. Maybe just a bit here in the middle as well. And then we're going to paint full painting mode. Going to make this way. I just want to make a lot more of this bright sand also around the corners. Doesn't look that natural. We're going to make this look a bit more natural soon. I'm going to put some light soil also in between, make it look a bit more dirty. And then we're also going to push, oh wait, this is auto paint, right? I want to go to sampled, and we're going to push some bits and pieces up so that there's a bit, okay, that was a little too much. Here we go, and there is still a very weird corner. That was a bit too much again. So that's basically what we need. Yeah, that's cool. And now we need a very, very easy building. We are going to use the breeze block. And I'm going to build this in 3 steps. So, well, yeah, that's true. I want to build first of all just one wall. Do I go with one wall? I think one wall will do it. Now this is 4 meters. I want to go like 6 meters of height, not more, not less. And since you guys also complained a little bit of lack of building, I'm going to make this build at least a very tiny bit more detailed than the other ones in this series. But again, this will be not everywhere. This will be done off screen as well. I'm just trying to focus more on the building aspect in here, rather than just spending all the time in detailing, because again, that doesn't make too much sense for you, for me, for everyone. So I want to get the best of both worlds, and this is definitely not spending hours and hours in making weird intricate designs and talking you through. So for once, I cannot really concentrate as I can in Sandbox, and I also feel like it's not really best service for you to have me talking to you all the time while I try to be concentrated to work on here, which I'm not. And that doesn't look good at all. Now, okay, let's just delete that. Can we? Can we maybe work with this one better? Yeah, that kind of looks better. It has this, yeah. It has this little variation to it. I like it. And then give me just the normal roof that goes in here. Awesome. So that's the wall piece I wanted to have. Now let's just rotate this by 45 degrees and shoops, just move that in. We have to still see how we do that roof over here. I'm willing to put a corner piece in, but well, we are not that far yet. We're going to do this in a bit. Now let's just do the same here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Well, actually it was 3, but that's the right kind of little angle we need here. So that's going to be the camel house, and yeah, we're going to change a bit of the camel house later on. Well, later on, maybe in this episode even. I do have the idea to bring also like an inner view into it, which yeah, will be potentially over here. So let's just, oh, well, we can also do this within that building. Now let's copy this over. Awesome, done. Now we are going to delete this piece, go back into that building. Okay, now do the same over here and over here. I feel almost like when I've done this, I could just use this over and over again. Well, let's just undo that. I have the feeling that if I use this roof piece, where is it? That one? Is it this one? Ah, it's not. Where is the... that's the one. Yeah, I think we're going to use that one. Now, let me just put this inside the building first, which is not the asphalt. No, not the asphalt roof. I want this one. So I actually want to have exactly the same height. We need to find the exact same height, which is it that one? Oh, come on, that's the same height. Yeah, okay, right. Then we're going to split this from the group, and we're going to use this. And now we have to pick 1, 2. Wait, no, 1. Well, that's it's not already right. It's already the. It kind of is already the angle I wanted to go for, right? Wait, that's correct. Cool. And now the only thing I need to do is I just want to need and copy this one over, and then gonna split this from the group as well and move it all the way in. Gonna do the same over here as well, just to make sure that this works out. So okay, 2-ish. So you know, see how this is kind of created, which is badly needed, because otherwise it might be a bit confusing for you guys why I'm doing this way. Okay, well, I might just move it in further, and same goes for that one. Gonna see, where do they meet? They basically meet over here. So let's go into the meeting point, and then we're going to move this piece exactly into the meeting point. I feel like that's the more elegant way of doing it. Okay, cool. So yeah, that looks good to me. Now the question I have is, I cannot group them. Like, if I'm selecting those, I can only create a blueprint, but I cannot move them. I feel like it's still easier to use it as a blueprint. Now let's just do that. This and this. Please, can I just delete that one? Yes. And if I do this that way, we also need to delete that one. Okay, cool. Well, that's it. Don't worry about what I'm just thinking about and talking about. I'm just having some weird thoughts here. Sorry about that. Like, okay, 1, 2, 3. Selection, save as a blueprint. Alrighty, the game just all of a sudden crashed. I don't exactly know why. It is definitely because the unforgiving little thing called a blueprint does not work. I don't know. No, I had this issue already in beta. Not really sure what that is, but sometimes it was fixed for a lot of longer time. But it appears that for some weird reasons, I have the same issue again. I cannot, in franchise mode, I can unfortunately not save a blueprint. I can still do that in nicely enough. I can do this in sandbox, no issue at all. But if I try to save a blueprint here in the franchise mode, it for some reason doesn't work. So we have to, yeah, work our way through this now ourselves, which is not that big of a deal. Now, I just wanted to make my life a little bit easier, but the game decides that I do not have the chance to have an easy life here. Why should I, right? Okay, now copy that over here. Gonna leave that one over. It is totally fine. Here we go. Awesome. Ah, okay, so my idea of copying it all over is also not working, right? that is pretty much not nice at all. Now, well, at least that works. And I can copy that over, right? Is that the same, perfectly same angle? Well, it's not, right? It's not. Look at that. It's kind of fooling me. There we go. Why was it not the right angle? I don't know. I don't know. I do mind. I was about to say I don't mind, but I do. Okay, so I'm gonna put this here. Okay. Now that's nice. I've already done this and separated that one, right? Yeah, I did. Now what I have to do is I have to separate this piece as well. Cool. Now we just move that as far back as we need, which is about here. And I'm gonna move this in to about here. Okay, prepared, awesome. We only need to copy this thing over and gonna go for, wow, the wrong angle. Is that the right angle? I do have to see which is kind of the right angle here. I mean, I have to decide for what angle I go. Okay, it's definitely this one. As you kind of just look at it and you're gonna see which one is the right angle. So, oh god. First of all, I didn't copy it, and second of all, I moved it up and down. Clever. Now, okay. So, well, are we able to move it in? Yeah, we are able to move it in here. That looks nice. That looks fine to me. And then we go and put this in. Well, realistically, it must be this angle, right? Because if, yeah, that works. Cool. So yeah, I think I like this. This looks modern enough to me, believable enough. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so let's quickly put a roof on top. I just half-ish because I will keep that open in the back side, I guess. I feel like this is what we need. We need to keep it open. Let's see, how does the asphalt roof look like? If we put that on top, yeah, I feel like it works. Yep, it does work. Okay, so let's do this over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 12, 11, 500. Copy over. I'm a lazy. What the hell? I'm a lazy guy, and I'm gonna meander that in, up and down. No Z fighting. No one needs that. No one likes that. Okay, gonna do the same here. Asphalt roof. Is that the same height? It is about the same height, right? Yeah. Okay, so 1. It's kind of sticking out a bit. So 2, 3. Actually, we could also. I was about to say we can go there as well, but well, we cannot. However, we can just do it that way. Whoops. Can you just please remember that? It would be awesome. Now, since we want no Z fighting anyways, okay, we can only go this way. Damn it. Why do we have Z fighting here? No, I didn't ask for that. So here we go. Now what I need to do now is I need to just copy this over. The question is, well, if I move this, it doesn't really matter. I need to split this from the group, move it a further bit in here. I'm gonna do the same here. Gonna copy this over and split that from the group. Here we go. And the rest will be done with these ones. Wait, no. I need to go for these 4. Well, that's another group, okay. I'm gonna go for these 4. Copy them. Split it from the group. Move it over. God, what am I'm just doing it way too complicated here. Copy this one over. Select it. Split it from the group. Move it in here. And you know what I do? Since that's a single piece and I'm too lazy to just do all this crap again, I'm going to just use that one here and copying it over. Awesome, man, that was a lot too much work for me. Why did I even do that? So let's just delete this and this. Sorry for that, but we are going to use the wall pieces again. Now we only use where are you? We are going to use this one. And we're going to use it this height. Oh god, here. Gonna use that flat piece here and just so. Okay. So awesome. So that's kind of the entrance. I really hope it is size-wise okay, because I'm God. If not, I'm really pissed about that. Okay, so I think like habitat-wise, this should be from this in terms of size, it should be all fine. Now let's use the steel mesh or the chain link. I'm going to use this chain link over here. I'm gonna use the chain link. I'm gonna use the chain link all the way over here. So let's move the chain link all the way up into the wall. Gonna follow the wall until over here. Then we go into angle snapping mode and bring this whole thing over to the other side. Let me just see that we do not miss out on the... Oh, well, we can. And now let me just select this piece, move it into the wall. Awesome, thanks for that. I'm gonna move that out, and now we can get rid of angle snap again. Gonna bring this all over to the side. Yeah, let's bring that until over here to the path. Okay, now if I did this right, I should be able now to kind of finish this off without having an issue with kind of animals breaking out. I guess that should... I'm not sure if they swim, so... well, they do swim. I know that camels can swim, but well, since they're not able to get out of the water, I still need to make sure that they do not swim into kind of the invisible barrier, which will cause some issues then. Okay, great. So it's done. This will be potentially... How high and tall are the barriers, by the way? 2.5, that's not enough. They will potentially jump that, so let's go to 280. Okay, 280 is okay. I'm gonna do the same here. Let's go for 280. 280 around-ish. There we go, 280. So I'm gonna do like that will be the inside. Okay, I guess that will be easy to understand. I'm gonna put this entrance here, and what we will do, we're gonna edit the barrier. Now this barrier over here will be concrete. I'm gonna raise this all the way up until there, and this one will be glass. And I'm gonna... oh well, that doesn't matter. I'm gonna check those two. Is this now aligning? Yeah. I'm gonna bring this all the way... wait, roof is the height we need to go for, and we're gonna lower this down. And then we're going to choose that one, concrete and concrete. That is awesome. And we hopefully are able to build somewhat of a nice pathing over here for the guests. And let me just check, where is a proper... that's kind of a proper entrance. Oh my god, that was like lovely, because this is exactly the kind of size I wanted to go for. Let's just make this a bit bigger. Yeah. Well, this is just the path. That then goes down here, which for whatever reason I could not connect straight, I guess. That makes no sense at all, does it? Does it even... I don't care. Ah, it is because of the barrier. Okay, I got it. It's because of the barrier. Now, whatever. Okay, and we're going to connect this one over here. Well, we can still put some facilities in, right? We could just go, and we can just also just do that. Take these walls, copy them over. We're gonna do this because that's one easy way of having facilities in here. I'm gonna delete this piece, and this is kind of a very easy way of having facilities in here without the need of caring too much about where we hide them. So let me just already build like a side building. We can hide that easily with foliage. That should be an easy win. An easy win. Okay, till 300,000, that is okay to me. Now, let's just... oh, well, let's just put the roof away, just for the moment. And then I'm going to go for facilities. Staff facilities, no blueprints. And I'm gonna go for the... this one is very big indeed. Yeah, okay, I still put that one in. Don't worry, I need it. I still put that one in. And I'm gonna put this one. Let's put it a bit further back. Why not? And we are also needing... I don't want the guest to be affected by it, so I think that should be okay in terms of how far that is away. Oh well, let's not build this too complicated. I'm gonna delete these two walls then. I'm gonna have energy over here as well, which is the transformer. Where does this go? It's... wait, you're telling me it's working that way? But it's not if I rotate it? What? Why the hell? That makes no sense to me at all. Like, seriously. Okay, wait. I just don't get that. I can rotate this to this side and it, for whatever reason, snaps to some... Ah, okay, I got it. No, it was my stupidity. Let's just edit the barrier here. And we just move that a bit. Well... Is that, I think that's enough already. That is already enough. We shall be able to put in the building now, and then we can just move this barrier piece back into its position. God, this will be a pretty long episode. I'm not even feeling bad. I think it's worth it. And we're gonna put the water treatment plant over here as well. Now, let me just get the path right, because, you know, pathing is my best friend. Can I have the feeling that that doesn't work, right? No, it doesn't. No. Can we just agree on the fact that Is this... okay, well, it is connected. It is connected. Pathity pass goes here and here. Great. I do want to, yeah, have the staff path, and I'm gonna bring this out here. Awesome. Awesome, people. Now, where is the connection to... Okay, that's where the staff area is. Haha. Ah, well. Ah, well. It'll still work, but we have to kind of make this look nicer in the future. Definitely, we have to. Now, was that the biggest? Let's just... Yeah, because I want to make a proper connection, and otherwise this connection looks kind of dull. No. Let's do it. That's the connection. Awesome. Okay, let's just smooth that out, by the way. I cannot write. The staff path, for some reason, is not able to smooth out at all. Yeah, well, I'm not complaining, but I'm complaining. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I was complaining. God, how am I even supposed to... No one cares about the wall in there, right? If you look into the staff room. Can I actually... Like, my question is... If I plop these back into position, copy that over here and copy that over here. Awesome, that's a proper backstage area and no one cares. Now, if I go in, look at that, we just made them a new wall. How cool is that? I hope they don't mind. We can also just give them like this and that. And also a door over here and just over here. I know it's still very simple and dull and whatever, but I think you get the drill, the idea. I have to do this backstage, or like backstage. What? I have to do this off screen. That's what I wanted to say. Now bring the animals in because I want to see if they can escape or not, and then we can call it a day for the episode because again it's pretty long already. Now where are my animals? Animal trading, animal storage. And with like all the Bactrian. Okay, so what is the... I want to multi-select. I cannot multi-select. Are you... Phew. Phew. Just breathe, Rudy. Just breathe. Breathe. Okay, move kind of 29 degrees, so that's pretty easy in terms of what we need. Now let's hit play quickly, so they can bring over the animals. We can already, while they are bringing them over, we can go for Bactrian and Camel. I guess we have most of it unlocked anyways because of the other animals. God, no blueprints, please. So the bedding is going to be in here, obviously. Hello, God. So bedding goes here and here. I'm gonna put the food trough large is going to be... What the hell? Now I'm gonna put this outside and a smaller one inside. I'm gonna... Yeah. I think we're gonna give them one water inside, as always, because otherwise this will be weird. And another one just outside here. That should be fine. So they get the feeder, they get a kind of little thing to play with, they get the barrel, which we move down here as well. Gonna give them like proper water, which is also in the middle here. Ah, is that a new day? Give me the new day. Gonna get the ball. Gonna get the ball, that is awesome. Gonna have a rubbing pillar if there is any space where I can put it. Yes, this is over here. Awesome. So I think they have a lot of enrichment items. So is there anyone on its way? Okay, no one is on its way, right? Hello? Hello, caretakers? Caretakers? Is there anyone getting the animals though? Hello? The zoo has been closed for a long time. I know, but where am I? Spotted hyenas about mature. That's not a good thing. Because they will fight for alpha status. So, is there like no connection, or why is there no animal being brought over? Hello? So that is all over connected. This is also connected. There should be like there should be someone on its way to bring the animals. I have scheduled them over, haven't I? There was like a message of alpha status, yeah, I got it, but so where the hell are my caretakers to bring over the animals? I want my camels. Camels. Hello. There's still 6 guests over here. Right. Staff. Is there anyone bringing over my... So, caretaker. Security, vendor, vet. No, well, caretaker is all the way up here, right? Community. You must be freaking kidding me, right? So, it's taking rest. Like, what about my animals? They are in the trade center. I want to move it into its habitat, please. Is there anyone able to do this? I mean, come on. People, do it. Or is this because, like, I have no caretaker put into a working roster. Alright, guys, I'll cut this because this is pretty annoying for you. Let's wait until the camels are in their habitat. I'll be back with you in a second. Alright guys, we are back in the rainy days, and after a lot of testing I finally managed to, I think I find the reason why. Yeah, there we go. Our camel is being brought in here. Gosh, that was quite a little bit of a weird thing. There we go. We have our first camel in the zoo, guys. And yeah, well, just run outside. Yeah, do it. Cool. So we need to pause the game. I'm sorry for that. Oh, look at the welfares. Julian, this is Julian. A lot more rock. That's kind of good because I wanted to go for the rock smooth in the indoor area anyways quite a bit. So that is kind of what we do. And yeah, oh god, that's already perfect, right? Yeah, I mean, we could still have more sand, which is always great because this is how it should look, right? Yeah, so that's kind of what we need. So let's just put even more sand in. Alrighty, so you're going to run outside. I want to see your traversable area, and that is amazing. Have you seen that, guys? This is... God, as if I have planned that. Look at this amazingness. Wow. Okay, it's not that big of a surprise, is it? But well, that should be all fine. Now, the only thing we need to do is plants, and this is desert and temperate Asia. That should be easy for us to do. Now, let's go into biomes, and we're gonna go to... oops, nope. Continent is Asia, and the biome is temperate and desert. Here we go. Now we're going to just throw some of the plants in to make it for once look a bit nicer, and secondly also to make sure that our animals are happy, and we are happy because we have all the plants and it looks a lot more nice. Now they don't really have like that many plants, do they? It's a bit of a pity. Like, I would love to have more of this. Some of the bracken might be nice, just to make it a bit more green. God, we are already at the limit of what they like. God, this is... I mean, I like this tree a lot. So I'm gonna put this one here. We are still within the greenish limit, which is good. Gonna put another one here. Great. And yeah. Oh God. Okay, so... Wait, temperate desert Asia, this is still nice. I wonder, I don't want to have this one in though, but there's a lot of stuff I would really love to bring in here. However, yeah, let's go with the bush at least a little bit, so we kind of have these ugly corners hidden away. 12% still in the greenish. I want to have a good habitat for my camels. Good. Okay, so, but at the same time, I want to also make this kind of a nice looking one for the guests as well. Okay, so these small ones do not really fill in too much the percentage, which is good. And the rest will be done with rock work over here, but that's kind of cool. So maybe one more of these trees and then we shall be fine, I guess. Let's just see if that works. Yeah, 20%. That is all fine, I guess. So we are a little bit off, but it's still 100%. That's nice. Now let's go back to terrain and go to soil heavy. Gonna see just that soil is a lot of... Okay, let's make this smaller. 80% is about fine. So that we just kind of make a bit more... Well, let's make this even smaller, if possible. Here we go, just to... that is too small. There we go. 2 is right, just to make sure that the trees are looking a bit more realistic. Here we go. Just a bit more painting like that and like that. Any tree without a ticket? Not really. Okay, cool. That's done. Look at that. I mean, it looks already pretty decent to me. That's like the Camel Island. And yeah, well, what we have to do, obviously, God, look at the terrain over here outside. That's like we have to get rid of the grass. There we go. This is a lot better now. A lot better. The camel is just running towards us. Now we are going to throw down quickly, and then I'm going to end this episode over here. Now we're gonna throw down some litter bins because we don't want our people to have a lot of litter bins here. But we'll litter. Let me just take this. I never recolored them for whatever reason. I should have done though, because the bluish really is already pretty boring. So let's kind of do it camel color. That is what we go for. And gonna throw enough of those around because the people hopefully have a nice view onto them anyways. We do need some benches, and we are going to go for... I'm almost like tempted to use the normal one. Yeah, well, let's put these 2 around here, and 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. All right, that should be about right. I like it. Now let's put an education board down as well, because we need it. Where's the blueprint? Blueprint of it is about here. I hope we... Yeah, so that kind of goes here. Backtrain camel. Awesome. You know what? We're going to slap quickly some rocks in. They do not count towards the rock anymore. So that is why... Whoops, reset the filters. Great. I wonder if it might... Yeah, it makes sense to use these ones to kind of still keep the idea of the desert-ish area. I feel like that's a good one. I feel like this is a good idea. Just keep and prevent that this is more like a very desert-ish area here. Why not? That should be about right. There is also... this one is also here. By the way, just because I see that right now, I don't know if you guys have seen the message of Steam popping up to the top right now as well. If you did, there are coming in, like, there are so many people kind of asking for a friend request at the moment to add me on Steam. I would love to take you guys all, but the problem is I do not have any more space in my Steam account. There is a limited friends amount given on Steam, and I reached that by far, and hence I am not able to take more of you guys. So I would love to, but I cannot. So please don't be pissed, or don't be just mad if I don't agree to your friend's request, because I simply can't. I mean, I see the option. I can press confirm, but it doesn't work because, again, the list is full. And I think you need some Steam rewards or whatever to kind of increase the size of the list. I remember there is something around with this, but I'm not too sure though. What exactly it is, so I don't want to give you false information here. I only know that this has to be something to do with the overall friends list and blah 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 stuff, right? This I don't know. The fact is I cannot take any more people into my account, which is a bit of a pity. But so I just wanted to let you know, for those of you who try, it's not meant personal. I just simply can't. I remember that when Sylph and I started to do some collabs, he actually he was the one where I started to learn about the fact that this is kind of a thing. He was like, well, I kind of need to make space for someone else, and I was like, kind of make space? What do you mean? And by then, you know, nobody knew me, and I didn't have that many Steam friends. Let's put it that way. And yeah, I kind of learned that the hard way, because Sylph needed to make space for me back then, so I would need to make space today, and there just is no space left. Yeah, guys, that is kind of, I feel like it, it has been a bit longer than I expected the episode. Well, no, that's not true. I expected it to be a long episode, if I'm honest. Because I know me, I know you, I know what we're doing, and, well, it does not surprise me at all. However, what does surprise me is how well this looks at the end. I was not expecting that to happen. I'm just slapping down some weird stuff here, and it almost looks good. I'm gonna put a tree here just to give it some context. You know, these trees may not remain here, but I just want some context of that area. Also, speaking of context, I definitely want to have some trees here, and maybe another one here, and another one just goes here. We're gonna make this look a bit better in the future. Rotate that one. Here we go. Gonna spare these two open because I want to grant you the view into the camel habitat. That's kind of what we want to have. And since we're doing this right now, I'm gonna throw in these flowers here just because it works, and it might look good, but might also not. Who knows? But I feel like we can work with some flower beds over here. Why not? Just like this. I wonder though, is there anything in here that is flexicolor? Well, you're telling me that this is the only plant in the game that is flexicolor, right? Oh my lord. Frontier, please explain. Okay, so we actually do have only... Oh god. Okay, well, I have to see how I work with that, but anyways. Guys, that's it. Let's quickly unpause the game. Yeah, I think the zoo is about to be reopened as soon as we have all the camels in our habitat. Oh my god, there's a Lone Ranger coming to bring us another camel, which is about to be put in. Look at that, this camel is just happy. Happy little camel. We also need a keeper to get some food in. Is there rain coming in? No, there's potentially no way how the rain can come in. Okay, cool. So this is done. The camel seems to be pretty happy. It gets some friends now. There we go. There are the other friends being brought. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I really hope you did enjoy the face cam. If you did, I guess, let me know. If you didn't, I don't know, let me know too, I guess. But yeah, until the next episode, I wish you guys all the best, and I hope to talk to you soon. Again, make sure to keep the comments happening down there in the comment section, because I need the feedback. If this fresh start is good for you guys, and if this is kind of a way you think this could be continued. Until the next episode, have a good time, and bye guys. See ya! Alrighty guys, thank you for watching this video, I really do appreciate that. As always, make sure to check out also my social media channels. You can find me everywhere under @RudyRunCamel. Also, big thanks to the crew, you can see it on the left hand side right now. And as always, if you want to see more, you click that card on the top right. And if you want to stick around because you like the stuff you've just saw, whatever, you know what I mean, just click that sub button, which is to the bottom right of the screen right now. But everything else I can say is have a great time and see you next time. Bye guys.